VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind, company-made, computer software trading, probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, and company philosophy. As I'm AGIX, you can see it's still, after that big run up that old Vincenzo called for, we had an immediate reversal. If we look out at the daily time frame at the 200-day moving average, and that was the first line of major resistance on a breakout of this falling channel, just like here, the 200-day shot it directly down. This time it did the same thing. It popped up, but it got even faster and even harsher and even more fortitude on the rejection, and it did trade exactly back down again, like old Vincenzo said to warn about. But old Vincenzo did call a pump there, and the pump did give you a 60% pump from the breakout, right? So that was a good call, that if it broke above there, you would come up to at least the 200-day moving average, and it did. And we said you would have to be like quick draw McGraw to sell. Now, if you're trying to swing trade this again, this is either going to make a V-shaped bounce back up into here, which is less likely, but what's more likely is you have a big fall down to the bottom part of this white support zone, or back testing major underneath support, which was this falling channel that you've been in for a long time. If we go and zoom out to the 4-hour time frame, altcoins, AGIX, this falling channel that you've been in for, it seems like forever. You can see all the way back here. We need to zoom out even farther to the daily time frame. This coin's been out for quite some time. You can see we've been in this falling channel. Let's get a better price note up there. We have better ones now that we use. Since you peaked out all the way back here at 0.65 cents back in September of 2021, you can see this falling channel, more or less, you've been in beautifully, and any little pump you've been rejected by the moving averages. And that's why we thought you could have another pump like that here when you bounced down here. See how when you came down, you just skirted down, hit lower support, and then skyrocketed. And we were noticing that again as you skirted down, started trading sideways. And that's why we were looking for some kind of a pump with the first resistance point there. And then the ultimate sell zone would have been the bottom part of that white support zone up there at 13 cents. We didn't quite get up to 13 cents. We got up just above the 200-day at 9.099 cents, right? So almost 10 cents. And that's was where we were calling for a quick sell-off, and it did indeed not disappoint on the quick sell-off. So that's what's going on in AGIX. You got to wait for this to reload now if you're trying to play another pump. But right now, I am not seeing a massive pump today or tomorrow, but we'll keep a close eye on that. And then if we go to dappt coin, you can see this did exactly what we thought it was going to do in the 4-hour time frame. You can see yesterday we've been talking about that if you're going to play this, you got to let it come back down towards the bottom part of this support zone or support level with our price note down here, which is about the 0.0004869 range till right up in here. This is where you're looking to make the bounce, where you accumulate. And here it came up into the red zone, and we know this red zone is the major traded volume of the whole history of the coin. And it did get rejected yesterday back down to the 50-day, and now this morning you're getting a nice little pump, but I think you're going to get rejected by the top part, the bottom part of this red volume indicator zone, and I still think you're coming down here. And to replay this, you want to wait for it to come back down into this level to get another bold chance to try to run the same pump and play the current pattern that's been going on. And then your ultimate accumulation zone would be testing its all-time lows down there. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Peace and love. Peace and love.